Okay, so this topic is called integer subtraction, problem type 1. And really quickly, I'm going to erase my screen over here. You know what? I'm going to make this a little faster. There we go. That's much faster. Okay. So with this one, they're showing you change subtraction to addition. So it's 5 minus 9, and then down here it says instead of 5 minus 9, it's 5 plus negative 9. So that way you can still work out the chips if you want to the same way. So they're not actually showing you the chips, but you could still do it the same way. So you'd have a positive 9, or sorry, positive 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'd have a negative 9 because you're adding negative 9. You're changing it to be an addition problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can cross one plus sign off for one negative sign, just like we did on the addition one that we did before this one. So for every plus sign, I can cross off one minus sign. And then I would just look at what do I have left? I have 4 left, and they're all negatives. So that is why the answer over here is negative 4. So you can do that same idea for both of these. They're not showing you the chips on this one, so the chips are more just a visual way if you're unsure how to add positive and negative integers together. All right, let's go ahead and click Start. I'm going to clear my screen here. Okay, so just like before, I'm going to try to flip back and forth for positive and negative numbers. For this one, I will do my negatives in red. So I have negative 2 minus 5, and that equals, we want to know what that equals, right? So remember, what they want us to do is change this so it's negative 2 plus negative 5, just so that you understand that the 2 is negative and the 5 is negative. So whenever you're looking at integers like this, whatever symbol is in front of that integer belongs to that integer. So even though we say negative 2 minus 5, it's not appropriate to say negative 2 negative 5. But it means negative 5. We just say minus when it's in a sentence. So that's why they're having you separate it out so that you understand the difference, so that you can see it's negative 2 plus negative 5. That negative belongs to the 5. All right, so now that we've kind of talked about that, we're going to go negative 2. If we're looking at chips, which I didn't circle those on the beginning part there, but you can circle them if you want to, or just write out negatives. Again, this is just the visual way so that you can see how many you have. So I have negative 2 here, I have negative 5 here. I can't cross off anything. Everything is negative. There is no positive and negative to cross off. So all I do is combine everything that I have. So I have 7 negatives. So my answer is negative 7. All right. So this second one says 2 minus, and it says 2 minus 4, but remember we're going to change it to plus negative 4. So we're going to separate out that negative from there, and we're going to say 2 plus negative 4. We're going to figure out what that is. So let's do the 2 first. So we have 2, and that's a positive 2 because there's nothing in front of it, which means it's positive. So I have positive, positive. I'm going to be a little lazy here and not circle them. It's not really required to circle them. And then we have negative 4. Oops, why did that negative come out green? That's interesting. All right. So I want to go negative, 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 negative. Here's my 4 negatives. Here's my 2 positives. Positive to negative, positive to negative. They cross off, they cancel. What do I have left? I have 2 left, and they're both negatives. So it's negative 2. Check. Perfect. All right, and then we're going to click next and going to erase. And all right, so the next one is, instead of writing them out, I'll just start off. So we have 1. So I'm just going to put 1 plus sign here. And then we have, remember it means -5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cross off 1 positive to 1 negative. How many do I have left over? I have 4, and they're all negative, so I know my answer is -4. All right, on this next one, we have -3. So it starts off with -3. Whoops, that was 4. Silly. And then it says -3, but remember the minus belongs to that second 3. So it's really plus another -3. So in this case, I have nothing to cancel out. My answer is all of them. I combine them and keep the negative sign. So I have 6 and they're all negative. Check. Yay, another topic down. Next. All right, so again, that was another prerequisite because I'm still at objective goal of 8 topics left.